You ever feel invisible, like no one sees what you've sacrificed? I was that soldier, standing at the back of a crowded plane, denied my seat, and then something happened that flipped everything in 10 minutes. Trust me, you'll want to hear how this played out. My name's Kellen, 34, ex-Army medic turned software analyst in Phoenix. Mornings here smell like burnt coffee and asphalt under a blazing sun. I juggle spreadsheets while my kid's lunchbox waits at home, life's routine. But lately, a cold shadow's crept in, from someone I called a friend, someone I never thought would betray me. For years, I worked late, missing birthdays and holidays, patching lives on battlefields and then debugging code in an office. My coworker, Nolan, always slick, always smiling, except when it came to sharing credit. He'd lean back, eyes sharp, claiming my ideas, my hours. When I booked a flight for my daughter's recital, Nolan asked for a favor, a seat swap. You're the veteran, he smirked, but this seat? It's mine now. The entitlement stung like salt on fresh skin. I swallowed my pride, sensing a storm ahead. Boarding the plane, the recycled air thick with jet fuel and chatter, I found my seat taken. Nolan lounged like he owned it. That's my spot, I said, voice steady but tight. He laughed, cold and sharp, called ahead. No seat for you in first class. My heart hit a dead stop, quiet around us, but the betrayal roared inside, clenched jaw, hands trembling slightly. I was trapped in a moment I never saw coming. I didn't yell. I caught the attendant's eye and calmly said, I'm a veteran, this seat was reserved. Nolan argued louder, but I pulled my phone and messaged a USO volunteer on board. Watch what happens next, I whispered to myself. The cabin's energy shifted, whispers fluttering like birds startled from a tree. Suddenly, Nolan's phone buzzed non-stop, texts revealing his lies at work, stolen credit, cut corners, calls ignored. His panic leaked in desperate texts. Kellen, stop this. I stayed silent, eyes on the growing crowd of veterans gathering quietly, nodding at each other. The cabin thickened with anticipation, charged with something bigger than one seat. A voice crackled over the PA. We'd like to recognize all veterans on board. Please stand. One by one, the entire plane rose. Dozens of passengers, applause swelling, shining in that fluorescent light. Nolan's smug mask cracked, color drained from his face. I smiled quietly, voice calm. Respect isn't given, it's earned. The crowd cheered as he sank back, humiliated in full view. Back home, Nolan faced calls from our boss, his reputation unraveled. I sat by the window, the hum of engines soft as dusk's quiet. This country taught me honor, resilience, and above all, strength and dignity. I forgave, not out of weakness, but because bitterness isn't the story I want to tell. Now, sunlight warms my face through the plane's window, calm finally settling in. Stand up for what's right, especially when no one's watching. Have you ever faced a betrayal that broke you but made you stronger? Drop your story below. For more real stories of grit and heart, hit subscribe. Remember, your dignity is your power.